Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sporting Journey. Hope everybody's doing well. West Ham United should have done this video yesterday, but it was too late. Should have done it this morning, but we went to Kingsley. Had a nice time as well, by the way. It was really nice. But West Ham United sent out a statement yesterday, like a 4-0 win against Wolves at the London Stadium. Now, Mavropanos got a brace with 2 goals, and Tati Castellanos got a brace with 2 goals as well. Best game West Ham have played at the London Stadium this season.
Yeah.
The best I've seen Tati play this season. It was a quiet start. I thought Wolves started the game the better. But as soon as West Ham got into the stride, especially in that second half, they just blew Wolves out of water. They really did. And if you don't mind, Lee, this is how the table looks. So here we go. Right. So that win put West Ham climbed out of the bottom three. Marched to 32 points, dropping Spurs well and truly in the relegation zone now. First time they've been in relegation zone this, and it's a matter of now how Spurs are going to react against Sunderland away at Sunderland as well. So, but look, I've noticed that it's been a bit quiet with Leeds United YouTube channels today, but Leeds are out of this, mate. With 3 points, we're 3 points above Spurs, who play Sunderland away. But we've got an all but impossible game against Manchester United away at Old Trafford. With the players we've got missing, I can honestly see, if Spurs get a win, the gap's 1 point. And Leeds are well and truly involved in this relegation battle league. They really are, mate. I'm sorry, but they are.
Yeah.
And we've got to be realistic, haven't we? We've got what we're doing. What's happened there, Lee? There we go. We've got to be realistic, Lee. We've got to be realistic, mate. And Leeds have their form guide is we've got a lot of draws. Yeah. We need to start turning some of these draws into wins. Now, I'm not expecting us to get anything against Man United, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting Nottingham Forest to get anything against Aston Villa.
No.
The only team who were involved today as fixtures were Burnley, and they lost 2-0 against Brighton. So it says you were for Burnley still on 20 points, still in 19th place. We've got a more winnable game coming up after the Man United game, Lee. Let's get these fixtures up on the screen. Right, so these are fixtures today, right? So normally I'd be happy that Arsenal lost to Bournemouth, but because of the situation Leeds United are in, I don't feel in any mood to celebrate. I really don't. So tomorrow. Come on, Lee, be honest with me. Can Forest get out against Villa at home?
No.
You think Villa will win?
Yeah.
And then Monday night, Tottenham travel away to Sunderland. Can you see Tottenham getting out?
No.
They've got to win, though.
Yeah.
They have to win because it's Deserby's first game of the season. They have to win. They have to show something. They have to show the fans that they have got a bit of fight left in them and a bit of pride and a bit of passion.
Yeah.
But then I don't think they'll get out against Man United, like I said. But then if you look at next week's fixtures, we've got Wolves at home. You've got to fancy us in that game. Wolves are very good at home, but don't do very, very well on road. So you'd expect Leeds to get something from that game. Tottenham Hotspur have got a very tricky game coming up at home against Brighton, who were 2-0 victors over Burnley today. Nottingham Forest have got Burnley, so you'd expect Nottingham Forest to win that game. You would. I think Burnley are done. Burnley, they've got no left now, aren't Burnley? And then the final game is on Monday night. It's Crystal Palace at home to West Ham United. Now, Crystal Palace have found a bit of form again lately.
Yeah.
So, we can only hope as Leeds fans that, and if you're a Tottenham fan and a Forest fan, that the Crystal Palace get one over on West Ham Monday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's some really tricky games coming up. Then on Wednesday, Leeds play Bournemouth away. Look, after what Bournemouth did to Arsenal, I don't fancy us at all. Not down at Vitality Stadium, I don't. Burnley won't get out against Manchester City.
No.
And then it's Forest travel to Sunderland. Now, if Sunderland get a result against Tottenham tomorrow, I think Sunderland will beat Forest. I'll beat Forest. I do. I don't think De Vries is going to get the deck chairs out and be on beach. I don't think he will. I think he'll want to see Sunderland have a good running to end the season. It's so difficult, mate, and it's so difficult. Tottenham have got Wolves. You'd expect Tottenham to beat Wolves. You would. You think that'd be Tottenham's? If they are going to get a result against Sunderland away, you'd expect them to get the first win year under Wolves. You would. They have to get a win against Wolves, or else they are down. They're down and out, guys. They really are down and out. So Leeds are out. Leeds are well and truly involved in this relegation battle, and the problem we've got, Lee, if you're from the Leeds angle, we're missing so many players.
Yeah.
And the key players as well. Stack is the main one for me, and Rodon. Rodon's been fantastic in defence, and I think Stack's has been one of our star men this season. So we're missing two of our key back players at the run time of the season where we really need one. I think it's going to be a shootout between us and Tottenham, who go down personally, and I do think it might end up going down to the wire. I really do. I think it might go down to that final match week of the season.
Yeah.
It's going to be really difficult if Leeds go down, because it's. I don't know what you do with Farker if you went down. Do you sack him because he didn't keep us up, or do you keep him because he's the best chance of getting promoted again? We'll have to look at that when we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Well, all eyes of the Premier League world will be watching Tottenham tomorrow at Stadium of Light. And all us Leeds, West Ham, and Nottingham Forest fans can do is hope that Tottenham lose. All the Tottenham fans can do is pray that the Tottenham players show a bit of fight, passion, desire, and commitment and attitude. And hopefully, they get for Tottenham fans, they get that new manager bounce. What they didn't have under Frank, what they didn't have under Tudor, and up at best they can get a manager bounce three times, third time lucky.
Yeah.
Although saying that, though, I've got to confess, Thomas Frank's first so many games, he won 5 in a row. He won or something like that. So they did get a bit of a manager bounce with Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
But that was because that wasn't halfway through a season where they needed a manager bounce.
No.
Because the manager bounce should have come from the moment Thomas Frank was sacked and Tudor brought in. But they didn't get it. So hopefully, as a rival fan, you won't let the duck get it. But if you're a Tottenham fan, you're desperate for him to get a manager bounce.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's his little mini video, if you like. Let us know who you think's going to go down, guys. Is it going to be Leeds, Tottenham, West Ham, or Nottingham Forest? But what I saw what West Ham used to do, they've got everything Tottenham haven't got, and that's that heart, desire, fight, and passion. And you know, when the pressure were on, they didn't crumble. They actually stood up and be counted. So it's going to be interesting these last few games of the season, which way it's going to go. Anyway, going to leave it there, guys. Unless you've got anything more to say.
No.
Right, well, thank you very much for watching this edition of Sporting Journey. You've been fantastic. Until next time, guys, it's a goodbye from me.
Go on to me.
Take care, look after yourselves. See you all soon. Bye-bye.